Let us see one more question, and it is one of the important questions. Let A having element 1, 2, 3 up to 9 and R be the relation in A cross. In the previous question, generally we are having the R be the relation of A only. But now R be the relation in A cross A. Defined by AB belonging, AB related to CD. It means both the pairs should be in the form of, both the elements should be in the form of ordered pair. Because we have to take the elements from what? A cross A. Defined by AB related to CD. If A plus D equal to B plus C. Prove that R is equivalence and also find equivalence class of 2. Now firstly we have to prove that this relation is what? Equivalence relation. Now let us check for the reflexivity. For all AB belonging to A cross A. Now we have to take any element from what? A cross A. So let AB belonging to A cross A. Now A plus B can be written as B plus A. So what this implies? This implies AB related to AB. AB related to AB for every AB belonging to A cross A. See it again. Now the relation is defined on what? A cross A. It means every element we have to take in the form of what? Ordered pair. Now we have considered only one element from what? A cross A. Let it be AB. Let AB belonging to A cross A. We can have, if AB belonging to A cross A, now we know A plus B can be written as B plus A. This implies AB related to AB. It means we have considered only a arbitrary element from A cross A, and we have proved that AB related to AB. Therefore, it is what? Reflexive. Now for the symmetricity, let's consider two elements from here. Let AB and CD belonging to A cross A. Now we have to prove that AB related to CD and CD related to AB. Now let AB and CD belonging to A cross A. Now if AB related to CD, then we can write A plus D equal to B plus C. Now again it can be written as D plus A equal to C plus B using the commutative law. Now again if we are changing the side, we can write it C plus B equal to D plus A. If C plus B equal to D plus A, then this implies CD related to AB. Therefore, now CD related to AB. Now we have chosen AB related to CD. This implies CD related to AB. Therefore, we can say R is what? Symmetric. Now for the transitivity, let us take three elements from what? A cross A. Let AB, CD and EF belonging to A cross A such that AB related with CD and CD related with EF. Now if AB related to CD, then we can write A plus D equal to B plus C. Similarly, if CD related to EF, then we can write C plus F equal to D plus E. Now adding these two expressions left to left and right to right, adding this A plus D plus C plus F equal to B plus C plus D plus E. Now just cancelling the common term from the both sides, we are getting here A plus F equal to B plus E. Now what this implies? This implies AB related to EF, that we want to prove, because if AB related to CD, CD related to EF, then AB must be related to EF. Now A plus F equal to B plus E. So this implies AB related to what? EF. So it means the relation is what? Transitive. Now the relation is R being reflexive, symmetric and transitive. Therefore R is what? Equivalence relation. Now we have to tell the elements which are related to the element what? We have to find the equivalence class of 2, 5. It means we have to find out all the elements from A cross A that are related to the element 2, 5. Let us see how we do it. Now, equivalence class of 2, 5 belonging to A cross A. Let we suppose that 2, 5 is related to xy. 2, 5 is related to xy. It means if 2, 5 is related to xy, it means 2 plus y equal to x plus 5. So therefore it can be written as 2 plus y is equal to what? X plus 5. Therefore y can be written as y equal to x plus 3. Now we can take putting the value of x. Our set A has element 1 to 9. Therefore when x is 1, y is 4. When x is 2, y is 5. When x is 3, y is 6. When it is 4, it is 7. When it is 5, it is 8. When it is 6, y is 9. Other elements we cannot take because our elements are up to y must, x and y both must belongs to A, and A having elements 1 to 9 only. When I take it 7, it should be 10. So we can't take this element. Therefore the required class, equivalence class of the element 2, 5 is what? 1, 4, 2, 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 8 and 6, 9. This is the complete solution of the question. See it again. The question is here, A be a set having element 1 to 9. R be the relation in what? A cross A. Defined by A be related to CD if A plus D equal to B plus C. Now we have to prove that R is reflexive. It means first we have to tell equivalence. We have to prove that R is equivalence. It means first we have to check for the reflexivity for all AB belonging to A cross A. Now A plus B can be written as B plus A. This implies what? AB related to BA. Therefore it is what? Every element is related to itself. So it is reflexive. Now for the symmetricity, let AB and CD belonging to A cross A such that AB related to CD. Now if AB related to CD, it can be written as A plus D equal to B plus C, or we can write here D plus A equal to C plus B, or it can be written as C plus B equal to D plus A. We have just arranged it according to the condition that we want. Now C plus B equal to D plus A. What this implies? This implies CD related to AB. It means if AB related to CD, we have proved that CD related to AB. It means R is what? Symmetric. Now for the transitivity, we consider three elements from this order, three elements in the form of ordered pair belonging to A cross A. Let AB, CD and EF belonging to A cross A such that AB related to CD and CD related to EF. Now if AB related to CD, this implies A plus D equal to B plus C. If CD related to EF, this implies C plus F equal to D plus E. Now adding these two, we are getting here, simplifying, we are getting A plus F equal to B plus E. So what it means? It means AB related to EF, that we want to prove. Therefore it is what? R is what? Transitive. Now R being reflexive, symmetric and transitive, therefore R is what? Equivalence relation. Now here equivalence class of 2, 5 belonging to A cross A, we have to tell. We have to tell the element to which this element is related in A cross A. Now let the element 2, 5 be related with xy. It means we have to find out the value of what? X and y. Now 2, 5 is related to xy. So we can write 2 plus y equal to x plus 5. Now here y can be written as what? X plus 3. Now here y equal to x plus 3. Now we will choose the value of x and find out the value of y that are belonging to what? A cross A, or you can say that are belonging to A. Now first we have taken x equal to 1, x1, y4, then 2, 5, 3, 6, 4, 7, 5, 8 up to 6, 9. We cannot take x7 because if x is 7, y must be equal to 10 and our element in the A is up to 9. So these are the elements related to this element. It means it is the equivalence class of the element 2, 5. Now let us see one more important definition, the partition of a set. Let R is an equivalence relation on a set A, then R divides A into mutually disjoint subset AI, called the partition of A. Let R is an equivalence class relation on a set A, then R divides A into mutually disjoint subset AI called partition of A, satisfying all the elements of AI are related to each other. Number 2. No element of AI is related to any element of AJ. These are the sign for equivalence class of I. This is equivalence class of J. No element of AI is related to any element of AJ if I is not equal to J. And union of AI is equal to A. And AI intersection AJ equal to phi I is not equal to J. The subset AI are what? Equivalence classes. Converse is also true if for a given partition of a set as a union of disjoint non-empty subsets of A, then there exists an equivalence relation on A. If the equivalence relation is there, then it can be divided into a set of disjoint sets and such that the union of all disjoint set is equal to A. And these AI stand for the equivalence class of element I. I may be any value, and the converse is also true. Now let us take with the help of an example. Let R be a relation defined by AB where AB belongs to Z set of integer. A minus B is divisible by 3 on Z. So let us take the equivalence class of the elements different. Now A1 equivalence class of 1. We can take here what? Minus 6, minus 3, 0, 3, 6, 9. When we take these elements, then these elements, when you take the difference of any two elements, then it is what? Divisible by 3. Similarly, A2. Because when we divide difference by 2, either the remainder will be 0, 1 or 2. Now here, when we have taken here A2, now again we can choose the element minus 5, minus 2, 1, 4, 7. Because the difference of these elements are what? Divisible by 3. Similarly, I have taken A3. It means we can take element here minus 1, minus 4, minus 1, 2, 5, 8. The difference of again these two elements is what? Divisible by 3. Now here A1 is what? Equivalence class of the element 0. Similarly A2 is what? Equivalence class of the those elements which are related to 0, because when we take the difference of all these elements from 0 are divisible by 3. Similarly, this is the equivalence class of the element 1, because when we take all the elements related with 1, 5 minus 1, minus 6, then minus 2, minus 1, it is what? Minus 3. All the elements are divisible by 3. Similarly, we have taken the equivalence class of 2. Now all the elements lying here in, when we take the difference of the element from this and 2, all are divisible by 3. So this is what? First is the equivalence class of the element 0. Second is the equivalence class of the element 1. Third is the equivalence class of the element 2. And all these include all the integers. These includes what? All the integers. And therefore the union of A1, A2, A3 must be equal to UAI must be equal to Z. Therefore, we can say it is the partition of what? Here it is what it means. Sorry. This is the partition of a set. R is an equivalence relation on a set A. Then R divides A into mutually disjoint subsets AI called the partition of A, satisfying all these conditions, and therefore it can be written as union of all AI must be equal to A. This we have shown with the help of example also. We have taken here Z the set of integer. This relation is defined. Then we find out the when the number is divisible by 3. It's not divisible by 3. The remainder may be 0, 1, 2. Therefore, first we have considered A1 equivalence class of the element 0. Then we have taken the equivalence class of the element 1. Then the equivalence class of the element 3. We have equivalence class of the element 2. Now union of these three set must be equal to Z. So these are known as the partition of the set of integer given on the given relation. This is all about today.